Hi, I'm Christina and this is the start of a new weekly reading vlog. So it is Tuesday lunchtime now and I'm currently reading The Chalk Man by CJ Tudor, and this is a thriller and I think it's going to be perfect for Halloween, which is why I'm reading it. And I'm up to page 50 at the moment, so I'm going to go and have some lunch and then I'm going to read a little bit more. Hi, it is Thursday lunchtime and I have finished The Chalk Man. So I really enjoyed this thriller. It was a very readable book. So it's split across two timelines. You have 1986 and then 2016. And in 1986, you're following the main character of Eddie, and he is 11, 12 years old, and he has a group of friends, all boys, and then one girl. And what they do is they use the Chalk Man as a secret code. They kind of tell each other, you know, meet me at the park, meet me in the woods, and they each have their own colour of chalk, and they have these different chalk men, and only they knows what they mean. And then one day they discover a chalk man and they follow it, and they found a dismembered body. And it's really good. So there are so many twists and turns in this. And I didn't see any of them coming at all. I think in my last vlog, I talked about the beginning more and the prologue and how dark I thought it was. And it really does keep you gripped and hooked and interested in this one. Now I will say I'm only going to give it 3 stars. All the way through it was definitely going to be 4 stars, but nearer towards the end I was like, they're wrapping it up a little bit too neatly. So for me it's a 3 star. It's a really good, solid, fast-paced read, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good, and considering I got it in the 3 for £5 deal from the works, it was an absolute bargain as well. So this is CJ Tudor's debut novel, and he has another book out now, and I'll definitely read that one. I really like this. I will say that it reminds me a little bit of The Shadow Friend or The Shadows by Alex North, only because there's some kind of similar themes, and I think the other one did it better. I think that was my issue with this book, and it's probably unfair to compare too much, but yes, the kind of theme of lucid dreaming is in both of them, and I have to say that the Alex North book did it better. It was darker, it was creepier, it genuinely gave me nightmares, that book. So this just wasn't quite as hard-hitting for me. Had I read this one first, I probably would have ended up giving this one 4 stars, I'm not gonna lie. I think it was because I read that one only about a month or 2 ago, so it's still quite fresh in my mind. But this is still a really excellent book, and considering it's the debut, I'm really impressed. It was written really well. And yeah, the next book is called The Taking of Annie Thorne, and I think it looks really interesting, so I think I'm probably going to be picking that one up. I think that the characters themselves, they weren't the best ever. So the character of Eddie, he's not a great character. He's quite an unlikable character, I have to say. And most of the people in the book are actually, but maybe that is kind of part of its charm. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to read next, but it's definitely going to be another thriller, as I'm just reading thrillers for Halloween. So I will pick one of them and decide. So this evening I'm having my hair cut, which I'm really looking forward to actually, but it means I probably won't be doing any reading at all. I want to have like some more layers. So at the moment I only have like long layers, like through the mid lengths and like the bottom. So it'd be nice to have like kind of not a fringe, like a maybe grown out fringe look. That's what I'm going for anyway. I just hope I don't hate it, but anyway. So yeah, I would recommend you read this one, even though I only gave it 3 stars. I really enjoyed it. I think it was really good. And it is a really quick read. When you're reading it, you are like, yeah, I want to keep going. I want to keep reading this one. So definitely grabbed my attention, and I definitely recommend it. And one thing, whilst I remember, when I said I was going to read this book, someone told me to go back and read the prologue again once you finished it. And I tell you, that is really, really good advice, because the ending, wow, did the ending shock me. I did not see that coming at all. And I was really, really impressed with that ending, I have to say. So if you have read this, or if you are going to read this, definitely keep that in mind. If you have read this, did the ending actually shock you? Because when I read it, I was like, hang on a minute. And then I read the prologue, and again, I was like, oh my goodness, like I had no idea. So I thought that was a really, really good ending. And you know what? I think this would make a really good movie, just because there's some really excellent twists and turns in here. I think I might have been a little bit harsh saying it's only worth 3 stars. It's a super, super high 3-star. I think I'm only saying it's not worth 4 stars because I'm thinking of the books I gave 4 stars recently, and they are just that little bit better. But still, it's really, really excellent. Like, it's a low 4-star if we were to be a bit pedantic about it. And yeah, so if you've read this book, definitely talk to me about it down in the comments. I'd love to chat to you about it. Maybe just say spoiler, just so nobody kind of gets spoiled with the ending, because that would be a shame. But no, I did not see that coming. And I'll tell you what, because I've read so many thrillers, it is quite difficult to shock me, to surprise me sometimes. So yeah, that was really good. And I think I'm going to remember that ending. Those last, is it the last page, or is it just kind of the last couple of pages? It's kind of the last 4 pages. Yeah, that's where it makes you really go, wow, okay. Didn't see that one coming. And it kind of changes your mind about someone quite a lot. So I won't say any more than that. So the next book I'm planning to read is I'll Never Tell by McKenzie, and this is another thriller, and I'm really looking forward to reading this one. Now, I probably won't read it today because I'm having my hair cut this evening, and I can't read while I'm having my hair cut. Well, I can't, because I have to take my glasses off and then I can't see anything at all. So I'll probably start reading this one tomorrow lunchtime. So yes, looking forward to getting stuck into this one. Hi, it is Tuesday lunchtime, and I've read a decent chunk of I'll Never Tell, but I'm going to talk to you about that in next week's weekly reading vlog. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!